Welcome back to the Motor Vault. The 2027 Tricycle Camper is expected to start at around $29,995 in the US market, putting it in a very interesting position between a compact camper, a three-wheeled utility vehicle, and a small recreational van. While final pricing and specifications may vary, depending on the production version, the idea here is simple: give American buyers a much smaller and more efficient way to travel, camp, and carry everyday gear, without stepping up to the size and cost of a traditional motorhome. The vehicle shown here carries a distinctive Sona identity, and its design immediately separates it from conventional campers. Instead of trying to look like a shrunken RV, the 2027 Tricycle Camper has its own character. The single front wheel gives it the unmistakable three-wheel layout, while the wide rear body provides the space needed for camping, equipment, and passengers. It is compact up front, but surprisingly substantial from the side. The exterior is one of its strongest points. The tall, smooth camper body gives it a clean, aerodynamic appearance, while the white finish combined with bronze-colored lower trim creates a more premium look than you might expect from such a small vehicle. Up front, the large windshield provides excellent visibility, and the slim LED lighting gives the vehicle a modern face. The exposed front suspension and large front disc brake also make it clear that this is designed as a functional road-going machine rather than simply a novelty vehicle. There is also a practical side to the design. The side entry door makes getting inside easy, and the step below the cabin is a useful touch. The high roof means the interior can offer considerably more usable space than the vehicle's narrow footprint suggests. For city streets, small campsites, and tight parking spaces, that compact footprint could be a major advantage. Inside, the 2027 Tricycle Camper takes a minimalist approach. The cabin is small, but the goal isn't to create a luxury motorhome. Instead, it focuses on making every inch useful. The front driving area provides a straightforward seating position, while the camper section behind it can be configured for sleeping, storage, and basic living needs. The interior should feel more like a compact personal space than a traditional freestanding. Expect practical materials, simple surfaces, smart storage compartments, and enough flexibility to make short trips comfortable. Depending on the final configuration, buyers could potentially have space for a compact sleeping area, portable cooking equipment, storage cabinets, and basic camping essentials. And that's where this vehicle becomes interesting. You don't need a huge interior if you're traveling alone or with one other person. Smaller camper can actually be easier to live with because you're not constantly worrying about maneuvering, parking, or finding a campsite large enough to accommodate you. Of course, there are compromises. Interior space will be limited compared with a full-size camper van, and taller passengers may find the compact dimensions restrictive. Storage capacity is also unlikely to match a conventional RV. But for weekend trips, short road adventures, or simple overnight camping, those limitations may be perfectly acceptable. On the road, the three-wheel configuration gives the Tricycle Camper a completely different driving experience from a normal car. The single front wheel and narrow front section should make the vehicle feel agile, particularly at lower speeds and around tight urban streets. Visibility from the large windshield is another advantage, especially when navigating crowded areas. Performance is likely to be focused more on efficiency and practicality than outright speed. That's exactly what makes sense for this type of vehicle. A compact powertrain can keep running costs down, while the lighter overall design should make it easier to accelerate and maneuver than a much larger camper. For American buyers, that could make the Tricycle Camper particularly appealing in urban areas where large RVs can be frustrating to operate. It should be easier to park, easier to turn around, and much less intimidating on narrow roads.